Hello everybody, welcome to my predictions video for The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 3. This one is titled Monsters. What could this one be? Could this be referring to survivors as the monsters, the walkers as the monsters? We don't know, but first two have been pretty clear cut with their titles. Mercy from Rick's line, my mercy prevailed over my wrath. And then the damned, coming from Ezekiel's The Damned Are Upon Us. Alright, this one looks like it's going to focus on, very similar to this episode, kind of like a back and forth between different storylines, which I like. I like the way they're handling it so far with this one episode. Episode 1 was more streamlined, with just that one group that was out doing something different. Daryl went off on his own. Carol Morgan and them leading the herd. Daryl went off on his own with the explosions. Everybody else was at the sanctuary. Now, episode 2, I thought was very well done. Went back and forth, back and forth. We had the intro with the different faces. I forgot to mention that. That was pretty cool. Then the outro was showed all those faces, and then they also showed Morales. And they showed Morales with Rick, and then Cock and Gun fade to black. This episode did such a good job bouncing back and forth between Alexandria group at the outpost, the satellite group, the group at the satellite, Jesus and them, and then Rick and Daryl. Now I'm presuming that this episode 3 will do more of that. Obviously, in the shown in the sneak peek, on Talking Dead, Morgan's group traveling with prisoners. Jared, who's the savior who killed Ben, and trying to antagonize Morgan. Morgan turns around and puts his gun on him. Just as walkers descend on the group. So it's going to be chaos. The saviors are probably going to try and get away or take out people or let them get taken out by walkers or what have you. Something crazy like that. Okay, we're going to have more Morales threatening Rick. We'll take it to Negan, or we won't. We have orders not to hurt you, the widow, or the king. Unless we have to. I really hope Morales doesn't die or doesn't become even more of a savior. Like with Negan, I really hope he can work this out with Rick or something in the coming episodes where he defects or is like an inside man like Dwight. Ezekiel's group surrounded by saviors, so there goes your optimism, King Ezekiel. So, and here's sorry, I forgot I should have probably done this one first. The synopsis for the episode, the plot, the description, whatever word you want to use. Conflict with the Saviors has unintended consequences for the Hilltop Kingdom and Alexandria. What does that mean? What conflict? Also, an additional piece of info. Morality is difficult during wartime. Something along those lines. So, somebody's going to have a difficult moral choice to make. Maybe Jesus spares somebody and it gets somebody killed. Or something happens as a result of somebody making the morally right choice. Could the consequences mean the saviors start to get an edge potentially? We'll see. They have Ezekiel's group potentially surrounded, so we'll see. Maybe Shiva comes to the rescue. Maybe sacrifices herself for Ezekiel. We don't know. Those of you who read the comics, I would like to see a little bit of a different outlook with Shiva in the comics, but we shall see. I will not say any more than that. I would like to see more of Shiva. I would like to see a lot of action with Shiva this season. I think it's worth it. We really only had these 2 scenes where she's actually done something other than just hang out and be in a cage or something. She attacked the Savior in the finale. Actually, no, she attacked the 2 Saviors in the season 7 finale and the 3rd now, so that's really only 2 big scenes. So I'm predicting we'll see a little bit more of Shiva in the next week's episode. I'm predicting Rick will be fine. I think Morales is going to make it through this. They're not going to kill him off as soon as they reintroduce him into the show. Maybe Rick will get the edge and capture him or something. We'll see. Am I predicting any major character deaths? We had a few close calls this episode. Francine died. Eric and Tobin were both hit. So, poor Eric. First, he breaks his foot, and then now he's getting shot. We lost the 2 guys who Morgan was with. I don't know. We're going to get a major character death. I just don't know if it'll be in this episode. I'm predicting more in episode 4 because that seems more like a negative episode for our groups. And something along the lines with a new weapon in the Savior arsenal. So, we'll see. But Rick will be good. Maggie will be good because she has to have the baby. Ezekiel's good. Carol's good. Morgan's good. The remaining Alexandrians are good. You know, we still haven't seen much from the shown. Carl and Rosita, they're still chilling back at Alexandria, so they're all good. I haven't seen them since the premiere. They don't even appear in the promo for next week's episode, so we'll see. Negan and Gabe and Father G, I think, are good. Simon, Dwight, Jesus, Tara, all those guys are good. Maybe some saviors will die, maybe some background characters will die, but like main characters, I don't think so. Alright, that being said, I'm predicting another action-packed episode. Just keep going with the action. From what they say, the first 4 episodes are a lot of action, non-stop, so 2 more non-stop action episodes to go. So, I'm looking forward to this week's just as much, maybe even more than episode 2. I was excited to see who the familiar face was, and that I was right, assuming it was Morales. And we'll see where that goes. I'm excited. Alright, that's going to do it for this video, and any video suggestions, questions, thoughts, comments, let me know. Write in the comments below, subscribe, like, favorite, all the good stuff, and I'll keep the videos coming. I promise you I will get the Fear videos done as soon as I can. If I get around to it this week, I will. But they're coming. I did not forget about those. But everyone, enjoy episode 3. And I will have, as usual, I will have the link to my review, the promo, and I only found the 1 sneak peek for this episode, so I will have that all in the description down below in this video. So keep an eye out for that, and everybody have a good week. Happy Halloween. I am Negan again. This time I have a modified Lucille. Bat. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Everybody have a good week. Happy Halloween. I will see everybody after episode 3. Deuces.